Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FSEconomy with me, you heard 37. So I was searching around, and I actually did a search for planes instead of doing airports this time. And I ended up going for the Beechcraft King Air 200. I have an aircraft for that from Carenado. I don't think I flew it in air haul or anything. I don't think I've ever shown that. I think we flew the King Air 350. Well, I think we flew the stock one. So I don't think I've really ever shown this one. And I had found 9 passengers. Take a look at the plane real quick. It can hold 550 gallons. It currently has 114, and this flight is like 85 nautical miles, so it's a pretty short flight. And in that capacity, it can actually hold 13. So it has a good capacity. And I had 9 people, so it fits perfectly. We're going to be leaving, as you can see, 0A7. That is Hendersonville, North Carolina. And we'll be flying to KVJI, which is in Abington, Virginia. And as you can see, it's only about 85 miles. And, I don't know. I like it. I haven't flown this plane in a very long time. So, everything's ready to go. I'll go ahead and fire up FSX, and we'll get flying. Alright, everybody, here we are at the plane. The 200 King Air from Carenado. Sorry about the red stuff. I had to make camera views. I forgot I didn't have camera views for this yet, so I had to get those on so I can make my camera views, and I forgot to turn it off. But it's just a little bit of red stuff. It didn't really matter. Actually, also, it started up. This is such a small little airport. It actually, you only have 3 starting positions: the runway or the fuel box. I accidentally set it at the runway, so I pulled it over here so that we're not on the runway. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would make a difference. It also comes started up when you. So, I guess this is one of the older models. So with the pop-ups, you know, Carenado usually puts in those things where you can, for the aircraft state, whether you want it, whether you want it cold and dark or ready to taxi, stuff like that. This one doesn't have that. So I turned everything off so we can try and start. I don't have any real experience with this plane a whole lot, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to be at getting this thing started up. We'll try. Alright, so that'll work. Start the flight. We're not at 8 NC9. Uh-oh. You have no aircraft at 8 NC9. Well, why would I be at 8 NC9? Alright, we're going to have to check this out. Be right back. Alright, everybody, so 0A7 comes up as, I guess, Western North Carolina Air Museum, WNC Air Museum. So I guess that's what this stands for. And then, was this NC8 is also listed as the same one as, and except this is a dirt one. It's like right by it. I don't know where the other one is, because I looked at it at Flight Simulator, typed it in as like a flight plan, and it just barely moved. So yeah, I don't know. This is very odd. Oh, there it is. So they wanted me on the dirt strip instead of right there. Very odd. I preferred to be on the asphalt. Come on now. This better not be some kind of bug that I can't get out of. Let's see. You have no active aircraft at 8 NC9. I absolutely do. Beechcraft King Air 200. Alright, fuel tank mismatch, that shouldn't matter. What is going on here? You have no active aircraft at 8 NC9. Alright, I'll be back again. We gotta figure this out. Alright, I'm here at the website, Beechcraft King Air 200. That's obviously what we have. I'm at the correct airport, even though it says 0A7. It wants us at the other one. So I'm not sure exactly what the hell we're supposed to do. Might have to just cancel this. I don't know if we get dinged for that or what. But it's not letting me do this. It's all departing. Let's go back over to FSX. Beechcraft King Air 200. Start the flight. You have no active aircraft. I don't understand why. That's not good. I don't know why it says no active aircraft. I'm going to start it up real quick. That's not going to fix anything, but I'll go for it. Battery on. It was all the way up. Okay, so that's on still. Like I said, I've never actually started this up before. Alright, sounds like that one's going. The parking brake is on, by the way. But this doesn't make any sense. This isn't going to help anything, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we'll turn that one off. Turn Gen 1 on. I should have already had it on. That's still on. Let's fire up the right engine. Alright. Got both of them started up. Alright, we'll turn that off. Should have already turned these on. The beacon. Nav as well. Let's see, engine anti-ice. We don't really need any anti-ice on right now. Landing lights we don't need. Taxi ice. We don't need the. I think we do need the recognition lights on. Ice protection. Prop goes to auto. Leave that one off. There's one other, I believe, anti-ice over here. Or no, it's the stall. Alright. So I guess we don't really need that. I'll have the blowers off because I don't really totally know what they do. It says weather. I don't know what that. Let's see what FSEconomy wants to say now. I knew it wasn't going to work. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Why it doesn't want to work? Oh, it's saying inverter, not weather. I saw the inverter over here. Just put it in 1. I don't know why it doesn't work. If anyone else out there can tell me, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Unless it's saying that because I'm on the runway. Let's try one other thing. This parking brake going off. Wow, that's extremely loud, isn't it? Let's get off the runway. I can't imagine that would help, but maybe if we say we're off the runway, I don't know. Just make sure and clear off it. She really needs some juice to get going, doesn't she? It's a little bit of a different sound. I'm sure this isn't going to help. It's like it doesn't recognize the plane or something. Alright, well, let's go over to the website and cancel this. I don't know if we get dinged. How to... Have to cancel that. That's really sucks. That's what I figured. My flight's on. Where's that select all? Select all of them? It didn't really select all of them, now did it? And cancel all of them. I hope that we don't get dinged for that, because that's not obviously not my fault. But I'll leave this in the video at the beginning because just to show you, I don't know what... I've never seen anything like that before. So let's go down here. I don't know if it's the plane, if it doesn't want to... That could be just what it is, the plane. Let's try 200 again. Just gotta have enough people to make it worthwhile. It's kind of weird that that one had a lot of people. It's just such a small little place. Assignment 3, passengers. Man, I was gonna pay really good too. There's like 9 people paying over 800 a piece. It's gonna be like over 8 grand. One code 3 traveler. I don't even know what that means. One code 3. Alright, so it's one person. I don't know what code 3 means. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only going 113 miles. Be what, $3,400. We'd have to rent it for 800. Only going 113 miles though. It's going a little too far. I really wish this wouldn't have happened. 4 mystical beavers? No thanks. 2, 3, 4 people. It still doesn't pay near enough. Let's see if someone in Philadelphia... Try to look if there's like somewhere bigger. Maybe they would have more people. 2, 3, 4 people. 18. Pay 3,300, but it's 296. There's one up here that would actually pay more than something like that. I don't notice anything in the U.S. that seems like a bigger airport. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Wait, here's 3, 6, 7, 8, 10 people, and it's only 56 miles. They're all 76V going to WYO7. Let's check out this plane though. 675 an hour. That's actually a little bit cheaper. And we're going in the right direction from its home airport. It's 184. So let's go ahead and rent that. That deselected everything, didn't it? Alright, put them in my flight. And we'll go over here and actually, oh no. We have to deselect that one. Or no, wait, this aren't the people we're taking. Daggone it. My flight. Alright, so it's got 42%. Currently it can hold 13. Alright, so we got our 10. So that's just fine. So let's see if this will work. Let's go over to that airport. Actually, let's see where we're going first. Thomas Memorial in Glendo, Wyoming. Going to WYO7, Hardy Ranch in Douglas, Wyoming. Alright. So let's go see if this thing will work. Alright, everybody, here we are, just shuttered down. Let's see if FSEconomy will recognize it. There it is. I don't know what the deal was with that other airport. I have no idea. Ignore that. Go full screen. Alright. Yeah, very odd. There's some kind of glitch there. Some kind of bug. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn our battery on. I won't turn the avionics on just yet. Our nav and our beacon to be on. Is that a 3-piston? No, it's just 1. Alright, battery is on. Generator 1 is now on. I don't see fuel pumps. This is standby pump. I'm not sure if that's I don't think that's for crossfeed, so we'll turn that on. There we go. that up to like a low idle. Alright. Looks like that one's started up. Turn that on. Turn off the starter. Like I say, I don't know if that's the right fuel pump, or if that's the pump for the... I don't know. Crossfeed? I don't know. Generator 2. Go ahead and start her up. If I'm doing something wrong, feel free to tell me. Alright, there she goes. Move that all the way up. Turn off that starter and that fuel pump. Engine 2 is on. Turn on the avionics. Converter to 1. Prop heat will go to auto. Windshield heat, we'll go ahead and turn that on. I don't know, we probably don't need any brake de-icing. Pitot heat, we'll turn that on. I think that was all, didn't we? I think we didn't need anything from over here. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's turn on these panels. GPS. Let's see if autopilot is a pop-up screen. Yes, it is. Number 4. Alright. That's good to know. Fortunately, this one, we need to turn that. Alright. ATC. Select the runway for takeoff. 16 and 34. Alright, do we need to turn the bleed air on, by the way? I think we do after they're started, actually. Alright, let's pop out of here. Oh, she's a dirt. She's a dirt. She's a dirty one. Alright, so 16 or 34 will probably... We don't want to go to 34, we'll go for 16. EZDok just froze. Let me restart it. Alright, EZDok just restarted. It works there. I don't know why it froze up on me like that. So, let's now say we're going to taxi runway 16.
Traffic, Beach, November 8782 Romeo is taxiing to runway 16.
Taxi light. Alright, parking brake comes off. Let's go ahead and taxi on over. This will be an adventure. I haven't flown this plane in a very long time. It's kind of intimidating when you get into a new plane for the first time, especially when it's a bigger plane. It's not like a little Beechcraft Baron or the 58 or something. Just take some juice to get going. Wow, she really does take some juice to get going, to keep it going. Alright, I'll stop right here. Look at something real quick. How do we move this? That's what I figured. I'll put my parking brake on real quick. How do we move our heading, though? I had a problem with this one, like the DC-8. There it goes. Alright. So this is one of those where you can push it to switch. Alright. So that actually switches it to where you're at right there. Alright. That'll work. Let me switch over here. Get over to 16. Where did you come from? Where is all this coming from? There we go. Let's move over to 16. So 150, 160. Alright. And it's going to ATC, and that we're going to depart. Yes, we really probably should have done 34. That's alright. Going to the north. We'll just turn around.
November 8782 Romeo, taking off, runway 16 north, departure.
Sorry it's taking a while, but I'm not used to this plane at all. Landing lights come on. Recognition, we should turn those on as well. Don't need the wing lights. Strobe comes on. Bring my yoke back. Set some flaps. Let's taxi out onto the runway. I wish I would have picked 34. I thought this was going the other way, but sometimes those switch when as soon as you start moving for the first time. So I figured that's what messed up. Oh, she's a small little path. I hope we're not landing on something like this. Man, I haven't... last time I was on an airship like this, man, was when I was first played Air Hauler and I wasn't even recording. And then I made it a point to stay away from them. I kept flying these at like night, which is a very bad idea. Alright, but it should be a short flight, which is good because I don't know. I don't want too long a flight, especially now that I'm taking up so much time. So much of my time and so much of your time trying to get things right. I don't know what the heck was going on with that thing, though. Why it wouldn't let me fly at that airport. I thought it was going to be something about the plane, because it kept saying no active plane. And then it switched the place. It was completely foreign to me. I've never seen anything like that. There's two different airports with different ICAO codes right beside each other. I've never seen anything like that. Alright, we're going to have to get off the runway right here so we can turn around. We'll go to the very back so we have maximum runway. I'm not sure how long this runway is. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to get up. I'm going to put out, let's see how many notch flaps we have. There's 2. Alright, so 2 is the max. That's all we got, so we use 2. Alright, I'm gonna hold in brakes. I don't want to go max power because I don't want to max it out. Even though there are no failures or emergencies in FSEconomy, but still. Let's see if we can even keep it on the runway. 80 knots. It's actually a little bit longer than it seems. Let's go ahead and rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up. Retracting 1 notch of flaps as well. I gotta say, she's kind of quiet. We're just under max power as well. Retracting all the flaps. And their airspeed's picking up. I was hoping that would get to pick up because it wasn't moving them much at all. We're not climbing that hard. I guess we were a little over 1,000 right there. I'm trying to hold it right at 1,000. Now, I don't even know how exactly to start this. Alright, AP engage. Navigation. So let's see if she straightens out when she comes around. Like I say, I'm not really, don't really know how this is going to go. Alright, so it doesn't have vertical speed, as you can see. I can't click that. Can, however... Alright, so you can do it with vertical speed like this, but... Can we do climb? Or is that just going to make it level out? I would think altitude would do that. Altitude select. Alright, so I think it is going to follow on the nav. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out just as you guys are. I haven't flown it in a very long time, like I said. I can't even see the airport from here. This is a pretty good looking plane though. I do like it. Alright, so is she going to turn back when we get to the line? Sure hope so. Alright, so she's climbing at 1500. Is that what I've got it set to? But I don't want to climb it quite that fast. So she's coming down to 1000. Let's see. I don't know that she's going to go over. So I'm not sure if we're just going to follow the GPS or what. I have a feeling she's not. I don't know how to switch it from nav to GPS. Like I say, I haven't flown this plane forever. Anyway, let's turn our heading over there, and we'll switch to heading. Turn that nav off. I'm not sure what we need to hit just yet to switch it from nav to GPS. Coming up on 1,000 feet already. That weather injection, that was not good. Didn't need that at all. Tell you what, we'll settle down at 10.5. So some of these you can't even select them. Alright, 10,000, I'm going to go ahead and slow down our vertical speed. By the way, did we turn that pitot heat on? I have to remember that here in a second. We'll check. See if I did that or not. We'll have her settle down at 10.5. We can actually move our heading over a little to the left now. You don't have to turn them off to 10,000, but I figured I would. Don't murder me in the comments. Like I said, I haven't flown this in forever. 10.5. Guess I didn't click it the first time or something. So I'm not sure what altitude and altitude select are. They're basically doing the same thing. Pitch down. I'm gonna try it. I guess it doesn't totally matter, but I'll try to get it right at 10.5. That's right, we can't click vertical speed. I don't know how to get it down now. Daggone it. I don't like this at all. I don't like not knowing how to fly the aircraft. Alright, so pitot heat is on. Stall warning, it should be on as well. Alright, let's look at this. 45 miles out. Landing, taxi light. It's not like that's the most important thing ever. Move this over to the corner as well. We could probably make it a little bit smaller. Doesn't take up so much room. Is this? I don't know if this is going to be it or not. Neither of those did anything. So that VR1, VR2. So that switched to ADF. VR1, VR2, ADF. This is going to be... Alright, so it doesn't bring up to the GPS. I don't know how we switch it over to the GPS. Course select, climb. Yeah, so I don't know exactly how we switch it over. I'll have to check out the manual. The manual is always a nice thing to read, isn't it? Alright, so bring this up a little easier to see. 41 miles out. I'm betting there's not going to be ILS. We'll check for it when we get close. Yeah, 10.6. This is the... Oh, so this is the altitude hold. I thought this would be just the reminder. Alright, sweet. I really just thought that was going to be one of those reminders. It gives out the warning when you get within, what, 1,000 feet? Go ahead and warn you that you're at your altitude. Sweet. Nice to know that it has that. It's just the course. So we're at our altitude. I don't know why we have the altitude select and altitude hold on it. And also the vertical speed didn't want to work. Those can't hit those. Hitting altitude. So you can't hit nav now. Odd. Not really sure what that's all about. This is 11 minutes away at 36 miles out. And speed it up a little bit to 2x. Because when we get to 30 miles out, that's when I like to hit up ATC. That's when it becomes available. I don't know if that's what would do it or not. I don't think so. Map arc. Thought that would change this on what it looks like. I don't see that that does anything actually now. There it goes. Don't tell me that's the distance. Don't tell me I just lost it. Oh shit. I was gonna say that doesn't do anything. What sure did now. Damn it. It was a bad move by me. Hitting buttons. Alright, we're 29 miles out, so let's go ahead and slow this down. I don't know why I can't bring it back. I don't know. How did I move it? I can't move it back. I moved it over to map instead of HSI, but I cannot bring it back. Damn it. Alright, ATC time. Move the autopilot out of here for a second. There's the airport list. WY07 is where we're going. Hardy Ranch. Oh, that's going to be a dirt one. I can already feel it. Select a runway. Oh no, he's got multiple. Let's check it out. Go to the map. Y07. Oh no, greatest grass. Alright, we want the longest one, which is 17 and 35. We're coming up to the north, so we'll take 35. Oh, this is going to be just fantastic. Alright, so I went back 35 knots, full stop landing. That's our position. Alright, so...
6 miles southeast, 10,500, inbound to land, runway 35.
Yeah, no ILS there. You know? I don't know why I was able to move it to map, but I can't move it. There it goes. There we go. That was weird. Alright, then we'll come up to 35. Might have to go out just a little bit more to the left. And we want to go down. Let me check one thing. Let's check the elevation because it's not at sea level, obviously. 5,077 feet. Alright, 5,000. So I'm going to go down to 8,000. Are we headed down? There we go. Let's make it 800 feet. So let's just do 700. It's been an educational episode so far for me, trying to learn this thing. I'll look and see what else I need to hit. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn the taxi light on as well. I should have thinned out the mixture. I should have done that. But I've had my hands full trying to learn this thing, so sorry. It's not going to be a perfect flight, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know, cause you don't usually switch it over with this. See, it's on nav, though. Don't know how to switch it to GPS. I would have thought it would have been something over here. That's nav 1 and nav 2. Can't even see what I'm setting that to. I want to set it near 35. Not that it's not useful at all, but it helps me know exactly where we're going to be going to on 35. Although that doesn't seem like 35 to me. It is. There's the airport right there. Up on 8,000. I don't know. Will it stop at 8,000? It's weird because it moved down last time. Oh, wait a second. There it goes to GPS. Alright. Heading. There it is, staring at me. Alright. At least we figured that one out. I want to head a little bit more out to the left. I want a good approach at this, lengthy approach, so I can see exactly what's going on. I don't want any diving down or anything like that. We're on a grass runway. This is going to be challenging in itself. Luckily in Air Alaska, I've been doing a lot of landings on really short runways. So that might actually help a little bit with the experience. And we do that without any speed indicator. Because always ices over. Someone said that there was... I'm going to check it out. They said in one of my episodes, they left a comment, said that it's a bug. That the pitot heat doesn't actually work when you flip the switches. You then have to activate it with is it Shift H, I think, maybe? And that's what will get it on. So I'll try that in the next episode of Air Alaska. I have several already recorded, so... See, 8,000. Does she stay there? She does. I hit the thrust a little bit as we level out. But I can't... Yeah, we can still see it. 12 miles. And she is extremely quiet, probably too quiet. I don't like that there's so many runways either. Small grass runways. I just hope that we're out far enough. And will she be easy to spot with this terrain? I don't know. Like I say, I did a lot of grass runways when I first started Air Hauler. That was the only time I've ever really landed on grass runways. It was before I started recording my series on it. I used to do it sometimes at night. It was so frustrating. I don't know why I was picking those. I should have been checking the airports earlier before I actually accepted the job. But some of them, I guess, that's all you really had. So I'm trying to land that little freaking Cessna into those grass runways at night. So many times I'd have to dive down and like search around because you just couldn't see it. They obviously don't have lights or anything. Let's see how far it says we're out. 10. Yeah, we are going pretty slow. Slow and steady. Guarantee you, I'll just check, but there's no way that could be any approach. Yeah, it's just a small grass runway. I would have laughed if there was actually an approach to this airport. If you can even say it's an airport, it's a ranch. Alright, we're getting really close to being needed to turn. I guess we should probably go ahead and turn. The thing is, when we turn, we're kind of really close to committing. "10 miles out." We went out a little too far. No, we went out way too far. So we should be coming in right over there. How did we get out? Wait, how did I go that far? Daggone it. I was sitting there waiting on it and waiting on it and waiting on it and actually let it go way too far. Daggone. I guess if there's a good thing about it, might be able to see it to our left a little more. How did I get so far off? My God. Got out way too far. Probably not going to be able to see it. You have to get right up on it. I don't know how I got so far out. How did I let it go that far? It's not at all what we wanted to do, obviously. It's never what you want to do. I'd just like to be able to get a visual on it. See, I really don't want to go down because it becomes harder to see, but at the same time, I don't want to be diving down towards it. Back up on the thrust just a little bit. Airspeed. Step to turn. Where are you, landing strip? Not sure if we came back too much or not. Thing is, we're only 4 miles out now, so we're gonna have to go around no matter what. Autopilot's off. Time to do some hand flying. We'll go down here and find this airstrip. It's just so much easier when I'm in control. Right here. Right there. We're gonna come out, go over to the left and come back at it. Yeah, see, she blends in real easy too. Don't want to get too far away from her. I'll get lost again. This has been quite the episode. This is the problematic episode. I figure what we'll back off that thrust a little bit. I'm going to fly out here just a little bit so we can get our altitude down some. I want to get it down that much. We'll fly back around. Alright. 5,000 feet is the runway, so maybe if we're around 2,000 feet, hopefully we'll be close. Close to where we need to be, I should say. Go out just a little bit more. I'm not sure that 2,000 above, that still might be too high from how close we are. Alright, I'm going to put a notch of flaps out. I'm a little concerned that we haven't gone out far enough. Try for a tight turn. You still have to holler ATC. There's so many things you still got to do. Drop that altitude. This is the thrust lever. Tell me you're getting too slow without the gear being down. I believe it's actually saying that we're 7 miles out. Wow, how did we get that far out? Alright, increase the thrust a little bit. The thing is, see, now we're so far down, it's so hard to see. Let's sit up on our seat here. We still need to come out to the left a little bit more. I hate trying to find these little airports. I'm trying to gain some altitude so we can see it a little bit better as soon as I level out. I'm surprised we got that far away from it. 5 miles out now. Should be able to see it. Daggone you, airport. Four miles out, it should be like right below us. Sorry about the warning. Warning again. There it is. I don't want to have to go around again because, man, this thing is hard to find. Jiminy Christmas. Hopefully I'm going to be able to find it when I cut back around. Good Lord. We're at full flaps. This is where Track IR would come in so handy. At airspeed. There she is.
Whiskey Yankee 07, traffic, Beach, November 8782, Romeo is on final, runway 35 to land.
Sorry I'm being quiet, but this is a little tricky. I feel like I've got my hands so full, which I do. And in real life, you know, you can turn your head and look around this stuff. FSX is not so easy, especially like I say, you know, Track IR would be such a help. Trying to keep your eye on the airport while you're flying around different directions. Still need to get down. We're about 1,000 feet up. Seems like that other runway looks longer, but it did say this was the longest.
500.
Oh, good Lord. I'm worried about this one, folks. Trying to land this plane for the first time in a long time and on a small little dirt strip. Although if it's really 4,400 feet or so, it should be more than long enough. Stupid tree to the right. Alright, put her down. Put her down on the edge. Yeah. Stopped just fine with the reversers and everything. Alright, I'm off the... Wow. Alright. It was a little off to the right. Let me check real quick. Actually, let me turn one thing off. Let's see. Are there any buildings out here? Yeah, there's nothing here. Wow. It's just a triangle of runways. So we'll pull on up here. No buildings. So we'll just go. Yeah, I guess we'll go over there. It's kind of cool. We had a 500-foot call out. That was the only one though. I was kind of surprised. I thought we would get a 300, 200, 100 or something like that. Yeah, it's just a triangle of runways. It's kind of odd. I guess, why are we even going down there if it's a triangle? We should probably just go right over here. Just pull off the runway. Reason to go all the way out over there. Come on, plane. Gotta get off the runway. Alright. odd episode has it been, folks. Parking brake is on. She didn't flinch on that one. Oh, there she goes. Alright, turn our strobe off and our landing lights off. Our taxi. Let's go ahead and cut the fuel. Turn the generators off. Inverter, you're off. Avionics can go off. Pitot heat, stall warning. I don't know what this is. Did I turn this on? De-ice cycle single. I can't tell. I think this is. Alright, so that's on. So down is off. Put that off. Nav, recognize. Beacon. Prop auto. That should be off, right? Yes, that's off. Bleed air off. Battery, you're off. Alright, everything should be off. Let's go over to the website. Alright, here we are. That was quite that was something. that was something. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, going to a little dirt runway and everything. We made it. Alright. Let's put our money in the bank. 4,688 and 50 cents. There you go, we're up to 46. 43 bucks on interest so far. Just go over to our log and view that. Alright, the income was $5,817. We rented the plane for 41 bucks, while it was $675 an hour. That cost us $468.75. Used $181.90 in fuel. That's kind of a lot. Ground crew free $581.70, making our expenses $763.60. Distance most, we did get $103.84 for going towards its home airport. So we did make $4,688.49, which is actually pretty good for us. It was actually a pretty good flight. And like I said, $46,137. Nice. Well, let's not do that again, though. Wow. Actually, we are at WYO7. We could take these back to KEFC. Belfunch Municipal Belfunch or Forsh, something, South Dakota. It's 3,100 foot. It's asphalt. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. 115 miles. Okay, so where is the 550, 190 out of the 550? That should be able to easily get there. I thought it showed the actual percentage of fuel. It doesn't. Consumes 113, so it's got. So actually only got a little over an hour in it. At 245 knots. It should be able to do it. I might put a little fuel in it and do it for my next flight, though. Yeah, we'll probably do that in the next episode. As long as I can rent it. Still, I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, we can still rent it. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I do hope you all enjoyed it. I will catch you guys on the next flight.